I want to tell you about a phrase that is quietly destroying our capacity for real connection. It's only 2 words. I'm fine. I used to say it while running on 3 hours of sleep. I said it while my aura rings screaming that my daytime stress was hitting the ceiling. I said it while my body was in chronic pain, pushing through a 7:30 to 4 o'clock teaching day, just telling myself a few more hours and you can rest. But for people like us, the rest never actually comes, does it? We get home and the yeses keep coming. Family, clients, the pets, and we give them all a yes that we don't have biological consent for. Today I want to talk about the quiet closeness of a depleted nervous system and how I finally found the fluidity I thought I had lost forever. I worked with a woman I'll call Maya, who, like me, was a master of the switch on. She could be on for everyone else, present at work, available for her kids, capable, competent, collected. But by the time she sat down with her partner at the end of the day, she was a ghost, physically there, completely elsewhere. I recognized her immediately because I had lived it. I was centered so deep in what I now call protective masculinity. That armored, get it done state that stays up late, manages the world, and holds everything together through sheer will. My nervous system was running on a lie I had learned a long time ago. You have to do this yourself, because people who love you are the ones who hurt you. So I stayed busy, because if I stayed busy, I stayed safe. But I also stayed closed. Busyness is the most socially accepted form of self-protection there is. Nobody questions you when you're productive. Nobody sees the armor. They just see the output. And meanwhile, your body is paying a price it doesn't show up on any performance review. Maya tried to will herself into being present. She tried harder. She set intentions. She told herself that this weekend would be different. I did the same thing. I'd spend the whole week teaching, poured out, depleted, counting down to Friday. And when Friday finally came, I found more work. Another thing to prepare, another responsibility to manage, another way to stay in motion so I didn't have to feel what was underneath the motion. I was flooring the gas pedal while the emergency brake was fully engaged. And here's the thing about forcing a yes when your body's saying no. It's not resilience. It's not strength. It's not showing up. Every time you force a yes without biological consent, you aren't being resilient. You're training your nervous system to stay in a state of high alert survival. And the nervous system in survival mode does not know how to receive love. It only knows how to manage it. Maya's partner hadn't said anything, but she could feel the quiet withdrawal, that slow, almost imperceptible pulling back that happens when someone has learned, without a single word being spoken, that reaching for you won't be met. Not dramatically, just a dimming. A gradual turning down of something that used to be bright. And that scared her more than any argument they could have had. Stress doesn't blow up a relationship in one moment. It quietly dismantles them in the accumulation of evenings where two people who gradually love each other couldn't find their way back to each other. That's the cost nobody puts on the invoice. My shift didn't happen in the boardroom. It didn't happen in a breakthrough session or a dramatic moment of clarity. It happened when I finally gave myself permission to stop being the doer. I went to a workshop, specifically to learn how to soften. And I went in with my armor on tight, because that's what protective masculinity does. It shows up even when you've come to take it off. It sits in the back of the room with its arms crossed, waiting to see if this is safe. But as I practice the tools I now teach, as I began to challenge that old belief that soft equals unsafe, that open equals exposed, that rest equals falling behind, something happened that I did not expect. I felt bouncy, fluid. I remember getting dressed differently that day. Hair spiked up like a ballet dancer, belly out, moving through the world in a way that felt, for the first time in years, genuinely mine. I wasn't managing my life anymore. I was living in it. My body finally gave me consent to be present. That's what nervous system regulation actually feels like when it's real. Not calm, not quiet, fluid, bouncy, alive in your skin. Like coming home to a house that's been empty for a long time and finally turning the lights back on. Around the same time, Maya had her own quiet turning point. She told me, last week, I just put my hand on his chest. I didn't do anything. I didn't try to feel anything. I just rested my hand there and breathed. And something let go. For the first time in I don't know how long, I was actually in the room. A hand. 3 minutes. No agenda. That's it. But what that hand on his chest represented was everything she had been building. The permission she had been slowly learning to give herself. The signal she had finally been able to send her nervous system. The threat is over. I don't have to perform. I'm allowed to feel. For me, it was the moment I stopped filling every quiet space with noise. The moment I let someone sit with me in the softness instead of immediately pivoting to the next thing. The moment I realized that the fluidity I thought I had lost, the bouncy, open, alive feeling, wasn't gone. It had just been underneath the armor the whole time, waiting. You don't need to rebuild your desire from scratch. You need to remove what's sitting on top of it. This armor isn't you. It's what you learned to wear when the being open felt dangerous. And you can learn to take it off. One breath, one practice, one small signal of safety at a time. If you saw yourself in Maya's story or in mine, I want you to hear something important. The I'm fine mask is not a character flaw. It's a survival strategy that worked. It kept you functioning. It kept you moving. It got you through the seasons that require everything you had. But you're not in survival anymore. And the version of you that is fluid, open, present, and alive in your body, that version is not lost. It's not gone. It's just underneath the armor you haven't yet had permission to take off. That permission starts here. It starts with understanding that your closeness is not a failure. It's a physiology. And physiologies can change. The most radical thing a high achiever can do is stop performing. Stop managing. Stop switching on for everyone and everything. And just be in the body they've been carrying around all day. That's not weakness. That's the highest form of nervous system mastery there is. If you want the science behind everything I described, the dual control model, the cortisol-oxytocin relationship, the 3 somatic tools, that full breakdown is in the video linked right here. Watch that one next. And if you're ready to go deeper, to actually work through the patterns, the armor, the cycles keeping you in survival mode, the Stop the Spiral workshop is a 60-minute experience built for exactly this moment. It's $37, and it'll change how you relate to your own body. The link is in the description. Leave me a comment below. What did your I'm fine mask cost you? I read every single one, and I'll see you next week.